Hey guys, this video here is not intended to be any hit on Broadway or anything like that, but I thought I'd do a little unboxing here of a gift that my parents got me for Christmas. And what is that, like working on a half a year ago here? But you know, being the old avid deer hunter that I am, you can never go wrong buying me deer hunting related gifts. And I've had a Cabela's grinder that was kind of an entry-level grinder for years, and it's still adequate. It's sufficient. It's working fine. But I think Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus heard somewhere along the way that I was talking about maybe one of the items that I might be interested in would be a grinder. So knowing how good they are and how good they've been to me over the years, they got me a Cadillac one here. So see what we got here. I know you guys are probably getting a kick out of this that I haven't opened it yet, but I just haven't. There's been so many other things going on and stuff, and I just haven't had a need for it, really, to be honest. But we're hoping to change that here come this fall. Got some really good deer hunting property. I've got 3 really nice properties. I've had a couple that I've been utilizing for the last few years, and I just within the last month I've picked up another one. I've got 3 families now who are allowing me to utilize their premises, and this new one, I'll tell you what, super funnel. The deer are just, it's going to blow your mind how awesome this funnel is. But anyway, I won't make this video any longer than it has to be. Well, this is the LEM. This is the leader in game processing. It's called the Big Bite Grinder. I picked it up at Bass Pro Shops. Of course, I'm wearing a Cabela's cap right now, but I love both those places. You can really lose yourself in both of them if you're as avid as an outdoorsman as I am. But it says here, our revolutionary and new auger makes the second grind effortless. Stuffs meat bags and casings faster and easier than ever. Commercial grade performance, quality stainless steel, head, auger, meat, pan, and motor housing. 110 volts, dual capacity motor, all metal gears for lasting performance. So, I mean, it looks like a pretty good item to me here. Let me zoom in on the box here for you before I actually open it. The process is at 30 to 50% faster. Kind of turn it here for you. See, we got some neat things that it can do here. Some stuff that I'll tell you my other one wouldn't do. And I haven't even Googled this. I don't know what Mom and Dad gave for it, but I've seen you know, I've walked through the store several times and I've seen this stuff, and I'm sure they didn't skimp on it. But I'm excited to go ahead and get the box open here. Lately, I've had my mind on chasing Mr. Tom through the woods here in the Show Me State, and I haven't had a real opportunity to think about getting this box open, but you know what? I think I really need to do that, so let's get after it. You know, this is going to be a neat one. Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. Looks like we've got some instructions. I won't bore you with that right now. Looks like they got an advertisement in here for their seasoning. See what kind of seasoning that is here. Backwoods Seasoning. Let's try it. I've been using, lately I've been using High Country, I believe it is. High Mountain, I'm sorry. High Mountain, I got that at Bass Pro. And you know, I don't do a lot of shopping at Bass Pro. I really don't do a lot of retail shopping. A lot of stuff I get is online. Like, I'm getting ready to buy some Georgia work boots. I've always had good luck with them, and I'm probably going to end up buying them online. Check around a lot because, like I say, trail cam batteries, all that stuff, you know, you can't afford to throw your money away, whether it's a good economy or not. Let's see here what we got. We got get this out of here. Alright, you got your, see, what do they call these? I forget. They're cones or connections to where you can actually decide how thick the meat comes out, and for various applications. Of course, here's the grinder piece. Tell you what, right now this thing is way heavier than the one I've been using, and like I said, it's got metal gears. So the one that I got from Cabela's, it's a good one. It still works fine. Like I say, it's just eventually going to wear out because it's got plastic gears. So I got a friend or two I may consider giving it away to, or just maybe, I don't know, hanging on to it for future use. But I'm kind of one of these guys who likes to play things forward, so kind of help people out, because I've had a lot done for me in my life, and I like to be able to help people out too when I can. Let's see here. Something else here, not immediately. Oh, I know what this is. This is the meat plunger, probably, to push it through. Yeah, right here. You just kind of put your meat in there and push that through. And as big as this thing is, unless you got really long fingers, I don't know, my son might be able to reach down in there, but I like the length of this. It's safe. There's no way you're going to get your hand stuck in those gears as they're turning. So aha, this is nice. And it's all a stainless steel construction. I've got a stainless steel processing table out in the garage, and you guys have seen it in a lot of my videos. But I really have gotten a lot of use out of it over the years. Because a lot of guys will, you know how it is, you clean your fish on a tailgate or some cardboard box or card table or something in the garage, and your back's sore because you're bent over all the time, and that cleaning table allows me to get right at the right surface, the right level, and it cleans up real good. I can roll it around. It's got casters on it. It's got a shelf on the bottom, and it fits pretty convenient out there in the garage. The only thing that I don't have is a water source out there, so I end up having to you know, do part of what I do, the packaging of the meat and everything, up in the kitchen. But as long as I clean it up okay, my wife's okay with that. So, got to be careful of that. Okay, we got some, looks like a package of the piece that goes on the end of the, I got them oiled up pretty good too. It goes on the end of here. They have a few different options. That's the generic one that people would probably use for ground meat, but depending on what I could see where maybe this one right here might be utilized for chili, if depending on how thick you like your meat, and then that's a big one. Go ahead and slip those back in there because they're kind of oily, like I say. Okay, let's get the grinder out of here. It's kind of heavy. Nice and heavy. And I can even shave in here if I want because there's a mirror. No, it's not a mirror, it's just so clean and stainless steel look that it gives the impression of a mirror, of course. But look at how heavy this thing is. Look at this, isn't this nice? And then, let's see here. Got your attachment to put the, for those of you who haven't used a meat grinder before, this just fits right in there. And then you've got the screw that you can lock it down with. But this is neat right here. I noticed too, it's got a kind of a rubberized casing over the on-off switch. And it's vented in the back. I'm sure it puts off a little bit of heat. I don't know if that's like a safety or a reset in case you probably bind it up too much, but nice little emblem on here. They got LEM, they got the Bass Pro Shops emblem, and then King of Bucks. I don't know if any of you guys have, probably have, as popular as it is, but they've got that King of Bucks diesel size trailer that goes around, and it's got a display of some really nice bucks. And as far as that's concerned, Cabela's has got one too. They've got their mule deer exhibit in the Wyandotte County, Kansas location, which is the one that I visit a few times a year. And I have a video that's forget what I call it, but it's I walked through it years ago with a camcorder and took a lot of video of them, and it's something about Cabela's mule deer exhibit, but I might throw that up here on the screen if you want to check it out. But look how thick that cord is. This is a nice one. Thanks, Mom and Dad. It's funny you haven't got it out of the box yet, huh? But I think that wraps it up. What's in there? I think this is just the bottom of the casing here on the bottom. I mean, if you have to have this shipped to you, this is solid. It's gonna ship real good, I would think. But without going into all the rest of the details on the box here and everything, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. So stay tuned for this fall, because got that new blind and hoping to put it in some spots, some areas that I haven't hunted on one of these properties. Get a little bit closer to some of the deer out there. Maybe run them through this meat grinder and enjoy some of the meat that comes out of God's creation. You can't ask for better meat, in my opinion. Predominantly what I'll be using this for here is obviously, for me being a big deer hunter, it's going to have a lot of venison run through it. And it's good meat. It's good meat to feed your family. It's lean. Depending on the person, and how well the deer is cared for right after it's shot, you may end up having some sort of a gamey taste. There's all kinds of, I could really go off on a tangent here about what makes meat gamey, but I've learned quite a little bit over the years about how to process deer and get them dressed out properly and hang them and whatnot. And the meat actually tastes quite good, I believe. I think venison naturally has, to some degree, a bit of a sweet taste to it, and I'd really enjoy the occasional beef porterhouse and ribeye, but if I had to just completely stay off beef the rest of my life and eat venison, I wouldn't have any problem with it. It's delicious meat. It really is. So anyway, thanks for stopping by for this little unboxing, and until next time, guys, enjoy your time outdoors and happy hunting to you.